Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Legends ZA. Last time, we did some more hyperspace related stuff. As the main. We did some random hyperspace stuff just to catch some Pokemon. We then did the most recent Rogue Mega evolving Pokemon in hyperspace, which is a new Mega. I'm giving the old 3, 2, 1 countdown real quick to avoid, if you want to avoid spoilers. So 3, 2, 1. We saw Mega Staraptor, which honestly, pretty cool. I like the design of it. We'll take a look at it in the decks in a teensy bit here. Yeah, we did that, and then we found out we got another thing of butter, although we haven't had the ability to use it yet because our new goal is to go to the Luminos Museum and then a cafe with Ansha and what's her name? Karina, that's her name. So, yeah. Real quick to start though. Well, one other thing, we did catch the Staraptor because you get the guaranteed catch on the Pokemon in the same way we did with the Absol in the Rogue Mega Evolving Hyperspace stuff. I just realized immediately before starting the stream that I forgot to brainstorm a nickname for it, so we might come back to this tomorrow probably. Yeah, we got some Pokemon in here to go through. Let me actually start with Pokedex Dex entries. I feel like we have a few to go through. Anyway, we got Tinkatink, the Metalsmith Pokemon. Tinkatink cobbles together a suitable hammer for itself using tools and metal fragments it finds in mines. Where are there mines around here, Tinkatink? So cute. Oh, it's so scary. Bonk. I always love little bonk animations. Bonk. Something about him is always so silly to me. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, Tinkatink's definitely grown on me over time. We also got Trico, which is pretty cool. We got Trico, the wood gecko Pokemon. Trico can quickly scale even vertical surfaces. It senses humidity with its tail to predict the next day's weather. Ooh. Yeah, so we found our first of the Hoenn stars, which is pretty sick. So we'll have to do something with that pretty soon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I believe their Mega Stones are only obtainable in the online stuff, at least at the moment. So, womp womp me, I guess. Unless they get new Megas, which I wouldn't be against. I like the Hoenn starters. I am a Hoenn kid. It's what I grew up on. Not that I mean, there's other starters I'd rather get Megas, but anyway. Is there anything else? Igglybuff! Igglybuff, the balloon Pokemon. It's always practicing its singing because it wants to improve. Even when it's asleep, it keeps singing in its dreams. Aww. And there's Sandygast out here who's stealing the souls of everyone. And hello, welcome. Or it's like a human's grudge. I love how, like, nonchalantly it does its slap. Hey man, I still got my fingers crossed for Mega Wigglytuff. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, probably not, but a man can dream. I got my Mega Clefable. I like my little pink silly guys. What can I say? Bonk. Does a little cute sing. Does a slower sing and a little itty bitty smack. This thing doesn't know what fighting is. It doesn't understand the concept of fighting. We got Staraptor! Oh yeah, we only got the male, which is what was the Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon, because I think the difference has to do with the hair bit. Play some Marvel Rivals with your brother. Ooh, fun. I've actually not played that as of now. One day I gotta try that game. Staraptor, the Predator Pokemon. The muscles in its wings and legs are strong. It can easily fly while gripping a small Pokemon. But can it fly with a human on its back? And use the TM for fly? I quite like Staraptor. It's a fun bird. To be fair, I also just like birds in real life, so you know how it be. I like the little layering of the underwing. Just a simple little touch, but it's pretty. Anyway, I can't wait to get more shiny Staravia in this game. They got like 5 in Legends Arceus, and then they did the shiny Starly outbreaks in Scarlet and Violet, so I got theirs, so you know how it'd be. I'm sure I would not be surprised if this happens at some point. And then we also have Mega Staraptor. Ooh, it's kind of the first time I get the chance to like, well, see the 3D model in the decks and also kind of compare the two. It's definitely a lot lighter than Staraptor in color, I realize. Mega Staraptor, the Predator Pokemon, and it is fighting flying type. Mega Staraptor is a top-class flyer. It can easily soar through the sky while gripping a Steelix that weighs more than 880 pounds! How do you even grip a Steelix? Your feet are not big enough! What, are you holding it by like the little bit on its tail? Yeah, easily. Okay, well, yeah, no, I think that physically doesn't make any sense. But hey, I fuck with it. Imagine looking up and just being like, oh, there's a giant Steelix above me. Lovely. Look at this. Honestly, I really like this Mega. Yeah, it does. I think I brought it. It does give a lot of Mega Pidgeot vibes to me, but not in a bad way. It is a lot lighter than regular Staraptor. You know, it's definitely. This is just. It's a very good Mega. It's very solid Mega. It definitely reminds me a lot of like the initial designs for Megas in like the original X and Y, where a lot of them were sort of like slight exaggerations of the Pokemon. Which some of them are still, obviously. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking out my ass with that. Because there's some like that now, and there's some not like that now. I'm trying to think, though, what Pokemon were added... I mean, because, like, Phalanx is a pretty, like, different vibe, for example. Mega Phalanx to regular Phalanx. But I guess a lot of them are sort of similar. Oh, sorry if you're not seeing. Yeah, Mega Staraptor's in the game. Sorry if you're getting spoiled here. Yeah. It's pretty, I like it. So yeah, sorry if this ended up being a spoiler for you. I don't know, I'm just having fun with looking at this. I just keep hitting A over and over again. Then again, that's what I do with these. Let me back up slightly, just to... I've been on this for too long, the YouTube upload is like gonna default to the thumbnail of this, which I don't like. It's done that a couple times where it's defaulted because like I look at the Pokédex entry at the beginning of the stream, and then the YouTube video thumbnail defaults to a new Mega, and I'm like, shit, so I have to like go change it real quick when I wake up in the morning. But like that'd be just the saddest way to get spoiled for someone. And as someone who went way out of my way to not get spoiled on new Megas, you know, I feel that. Okay, I'll stop looking at it. I'm like mesmerized by it, I don't know why. I think my inner bird fan, liker. I don't know why I'm... Okay. I gotta move on. Snackly, the rock salt Pokemon. As Snackly treads along the ground, grains of rock salt are left behind. These trails have been called salt roads since long ago. That's how I get salt too, I just follow a moving rock. Snackly's fun. It's one of those that kind of grew on me with time. Its animations are so goofy. Boom. Boom. Oh boy. Got anyone else? Just Mime Jr. Okay, there was not as many dex entries as I thought. Mime Jr., the Mime Pokemon. Mime Jr. is a gifted mimic. When it startles an opponent with its skills, it feels so delighted that it forgets to keep up its act. Aww! Feels so delighted it forgets to keep miming. That's so cute. It's just so proud of itself. Mime Jr. is a goofy one. I think I brought this up a little bit ago too, but a couple like week ago or something. But yeah, I'm like they haven't done a new baby Pokemon in ages. For like a previous existing Pokemon. Whee! I love the little Mind Junior noise. That one. The big smile on the back, very cute. Okay. Let us take a look in here. I keep eyeballing you. Yeah, I gotta figure out possible names for that. I have a huge list of potential names. I think I gotta wait on that, unfortunately. I dropped the ball. Whoops. Not a good nature there. Do we have any good natured Tepigs? B minus Batak is fine. I guess I could turn this into a Pignine and call it a good Pignine nature. I'm fine with that. I think for Emboar we probably want Adamant. Or like plus defensive minus Batak nature, to be honest. I mean, they're not like that fast. But I mean, it's definitely a beneficial nature still, generally speaking. It's just not like a optimal one. This is way lower level than this one, but that's fine. Hopefully I don't need to do a battle with a Pignite anytime soon. Okay, Trico, we need 3 regular, and I think we got 2 alpha. I forget exactly. I always forget what Sceptile's better offensive stat is, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's physical. Looking at the moves, it gets a lot more better physical moves. So I think we'll go with that for our nature. Let me, boom. That one's a good nature, that one's a good nature. I'll just take that, okay. Cool. Random Lucario, random Stonefisk. I'm just seeing what is good natures. We should have Alpha Hippowdon, right? Yeah, we do have both the Alpha Hippowdons. Cool. We should have Dragold. I'm checking out a Paranoia, but I know we do. Not a good natured one, but we have it. Okay, Tinkatink. All of them are here. Cool. We just need 3. That's a good nature. There's no alphas, right? Yeah, okay. That's a good nature. Cause I'm pretty sure it's full physical. Actually, it might be slightly... might be able to do special moves, but I think of it more as a physical attacker. No, we're not locked in any of those. Adamant, do we need anything in the Aeron line with a good nature? We need the full line. We can catch Aggron in the wild. I might just take this as regular Aeron for the time being, and I can switch that up later if I really need to. Okay. I will gladly take that. We shouldn't need any alphas in this line. No. This line either. I don't know why I'm checking for a fact. Okay. We will grab 3 Iggly buffs. I don't actually... Wigglytuff I think is more, or can be pretty mixed as an attacker. Granted, none of these natures are particularly good anyway. I actually don't know what nature you have either. Or not nature, what offense you're better at, I think. Oh, yeah, no, you're special. 100% special attacker. Just based off the move pool. That's not a good one. We got the full Pampour line, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Do we need an Ackley still? I mean, it actually has a good nature anyway. Is there only Nackley? Huh. Oh yeah, this was from the quest. I guess I'm just gonna put it there. Interesting. I don't think we need anything good natured in the Fletchling line, do we, at this point? No. We should have Alpha Sandile. We should have the full Alpha line there. You need a Machop or a Machoke or anything? No. I have it listed that I have a Machop to evolve into a good-natured Machamp. That's also adamant. Okay. I could check IVs, but I don't. Fair enough. Oh, you're new. So you're a special attacker. I always think you're physical. All of these have the same nature? The fuck you mean? Okay. I'm just grabbing the ones with the highest attack stat then. That's crazy. That I got 5 all with the same nature. Oh, do we need an Alpha Male Hippowdon? That's the exact nature I'd want on this. We do need a good-natured one. Is there a Krokorok there? A Crocodile. Wait, when did those get there? Hang on. Also, I hate that you can't go into a full box like that. Okay, I think these were supposed to be... released. And I just forgot. Yeah, some of the box the way you like maneuver the box changes. Some of them, the way you maneuver in the boxes the way that the box maneuvering changes. Some are good, some are not as good, I feel like. That's all I was trying to say, and I just loved it miserably. Anyway. Part of me does want to get Staraptor set up, just because I like it. Even though I've probably used Staraptor a million times in my life, given I've played a lot of Gen 4 as well. I think we have a couple side quests. We'll do those real quick. Let me see. Do I want to... I'll try to switch in a couple level 74s real quick. Just to... you know... keep everyone as close in level as I can. I don't think there's anything middle again, but I always like checking because I have an addiction. We do my gambling. There's only a little gacha minigame. Okay, anyway. We'll take a look at the map. There's 2 quests I believe I have to do. Right? Trying to see else if there's anything. Oh. The different unidentifiable. Oh yeah, unfortunately this is still 2-star, which we were not able to beat the previous 2-star, so I'm holding off on that for a bit. Any interesting. I'm looking for the multi-type ones, because those have some fun stuff. Okay, we gotta go by area 7, and then in between area 3 and 14. Or 4 and 13, that. Oh. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Maybe it might have went away. I think I dodged the bullet. A sneeze bullet. We'll see. It might show up in a second when I least expect it. When I put my guard down. Anything interesting going on in here? Oh, excuse me. From the looks of it. Ooh. Oh, you. Manectric. Yeah, we've not had a quest with the Manectric yet, I don't believe. That's me, hi. Hello, Manectric. I love Manectric's noise. You did too much DDR, I think I have no soul left. Where'd your soul go? Also, wait. Okay, sassy. Oh, hello, you're back, right? favorite streamer in the whole world posted this photo the other day. Just look at it! Is it Kanari? Yeah, it's Kanari. It's too good, right? Kanari just chilling on a bench with her Electros, looking amazing. You want to find the bench? I want to sit on the exact same bench and get my own shot with Manectric. So I could really use your help, Rag. This is slightly Mickey Mouse. Help me find that bench. Rose! Invitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I think it's just copying at that point. Lost my soul when you hurt your soul. No! Okay, so we know it's on a roof. We saw that. Can I look at the photo? I'll remember the button. Don't worry, I know. I played Legends Arceus today for a bit. Jesus. Oh wait, I could probably... Ooh, fastballs we get for this. That's actually pretty sick. Hang on, let's start talking to you. You want to see the bench photo again? Yeah, let me see. I thought I recognized it. Here you go, do you recognize? Yeah, okay. It's Area 7, it's across... I think I have a vague idea where this is. It is pretty close by. Don't worry, they call me the bench finder extraordinaire. I think it's just in the up here somewhere. Question is, where is the uppy spot? Over here? No, I don't. Come talk to me. Ah, okay, well, hang on. I have to deal with some, tellers. Nice. Did it just curse again? I don't actually need these guys. I don't think. Maybe I do, I don't know. I took way too much damage there. I lost half my health. Oh, Kirsta. Okay, I'm sorry. Ah! Sorry, I saw that health go down again, I panicked! Okay, the bench is... Okay, well, we should probably, have a quick word with this Talonflame. I actually have no reason to fight this, but... Oops. Okay, listen here, you little stinker. I have to sit on the bench? That's a bench. You found the specific bench that Sassy was I don't fuck. How do you ever say her name? It's got 2 planters in a row. The same building is in the background in the mountains. This has to be where Kanari took her photo. Manectric's way too excited. Come on, no time to waste. Not way too excited. Sorry, the Manectric is very excited. Look at her. Oh, her is in the Manectric, not her is in the woman. Don't I look just like Kanari sitting here at the same bench you sat on? No, you look like an entirely different woman. Can I ask for just one more teeny tiny thing of you, Rack? You take a picture of me looking just like Kanari did in the photo I showed you? Do I have to go all the way? I want to be from the exact same angle. Okay, I gotta go figure out how to get over there now. I can show you Kanari's picture at any time, so let me know if you want to. Okay, what building are we trying to get to now? I think we're just trying to get up there. Oh, who put all this rocks? Is there a Pokeball up there I never got? What the hell? Was the game hinting that I missed this item? Hi, Clapper! Who's a little baby? Yes, you are? Left with the baby. Anyway, it was a revive. Wait, no, I think it's a little more over this way. Is that what you wanted? Did I do it? Oh, wait, take photo. Yes, there! Take a picture from right there! I hope they clap for photo bombs. That'd be funny. Okay, so now I just have a photo of her on my Switch. Alright, let's see if you managed to pull it off. Oh my gosh, it's perfect! I look just like Kanari! I'm uploading now, and there, it's up! Hey, I wonder who took that picture for Kanari? Maybe that mysterious manager of hers? Apparently he's really involved in her work, her grandpa. I guess we have him to thank for having Kanari bread and everything. Yep, he did the Kanari bread. They're not bad, but I'd really rather have Kanari keychains or, ooh, an acrylic standee. Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd love to recreate a bunch more of Kanari's pics while I'm in Lumia's. Thanks for your help, Rack. Maybe have a seat on that bench and take a load off. See you around. Invitation is a sincere form of flattery complete. I will gladly take the fastballs. I don't know when I'm going to use them or where. Probably whenever I find some random shiny. It's been a while since we found a shiny, not gonna lie. But hey, anyway. We have that over there. Part of me was debating if I wanted to go back for that TM move tutor, or like the TM, not the move tutor, but the dude that had a bunch of TMs. Maybe I do that real quick, because that was something I've been wanting to do, I just didn't have the time for it. It's a little out of the way, but it's probably worth it. I really don't even need to be going for Mega Shards. Probably do a check on that, too. How am I doing on Mega Shards? 8,000, okay, I should probably spend a few just to be safe. Very interesting in the middle. Here's Vanillux. Fuck it, we ball. I don't really care about the Diggersby, I just care about the Vanillux. Ah! Okay, I reacted so late to that. Oh my, stop, meathead. Go for my guy instead of me. Nice. I don't care about the Diggersby, I'm gonna be honest. For a second I was gonna fight and then I just went, nah, I'm good. Anyway. Let us go find that guy. What's the best approach? I might go down this route. I could also buy a few more Evo stones just to have them. Now that I think about it, this might not have been the most efficient routing, but that's okay. Anyway. Julio McDulio. Yeah, we can do it. No, wait, we don't even need a good natured alpha Vanillux. It's literally on my screen right now. I didn't even have to scroll. That actually didn't get me anywhere, but whatever. We caught it anyway for funsies. Oh, I should also make a quick note to myself about photoing Staraptor. So I have it. One day I gotta do the photo. I mean, they're not that important, obviously, but I like getting them. The photos are nice. Excuse me. Plus they increase our friendship. Which is always lovely. I guess I was just gonna... Oh, I didn't even buy the stones. Shit. Oh well. Not that urgent. I kind of just wanted to run over here to see if I got a lucky shiny Mareep. Also, I'll do a quick check, see if there's any, like, Alpha Jespin. Oh, Alpha Weedle. Ooh, I don't actually think I need that, but... Well, I might need a good nature, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't mind me running through here. Unfortunately, we cannot make more donuts yet until we do the museum shenanigans. I got really excited to experiment with, you know, butter. But womp womp. Weep. Oh, yeah, a case of the yards. Why do I not? Danny. Just a regular chest band. We don't need any Alpha Skarmories. We did actually get one of those. I mean, we need a good nature one still, but I'm not too worried about that. I was just worried about getting one at all. We finally did get one just by accident, so. Okay. I've got some real good stuff here. Just exchange your Mega Stars for something nice. Yes, please. So yeah, the feathers are absurdly expensive, not gonna lie. I think we can just buy, like, all these, to be honest. I don't think I need to... There are quite a few, but I don't think I need to, like, manage my resources, so to speak. I think we'll just go through all our teammates with these and see if anything new shows up that is of value. Maybe not, like, the world's most efficient time use. Oh yeah, we are actually... Whoa, we are burning through this a lot faster than I thought we would. Not in a bad way, I mean... Just, would it be... Like, I'm fine if we go down to 0, to be honest. I don't think we're buying any more Mega Stones from Corso Tico. Anyway, so... There's still quite a few, damn! We bought a lot of them, though. We can actually do this with the... You want to do this individually or by... Already, we probably do individually. Let me read some of these. Scale Shot. The user attacks by shooting out 5 volleys of scales, one after the other. This increases the user's movement speed, but also lowers the defense stat for a short time. We got First Impression. The user attacks with tremendous power, but this move only succeeds if it is the first thing used upon the user entering a battle. Okay, so it has a low cooldown time, which doesn't really matter. I don't think First Impression's that good on this. Muddy Water. The user attacks by shooting muddy water at targets. This also makes targets move more slowly for a short time. That's decent. Frostbat. The user attacks by blowing its cold breath on targets. This move always lands in a critical hit. That's actually really good because of the 7 cooldown time. Storm Throw. The user attacks by striking a target with a powerful blow. This move always lands in a critical hit. Dual Chop. The user attacks with 2 strikes dealt with the tough part of its body, one after the other. The Wing Beat. The user attacks by slamming targets with its wings to deal 2 strikes, one after another. Is that 9? A lot of these are 90 power with a 6 cooldown. That's crazy. Blaze Kick. The user attacks with a kick that may also leave targets with a burn. The move is a high chance of landing a critical hit. Double Hit. The user attacks with 2 strikes dealt with the tail or the leg, one after the other. Is that a... Wait, hold on. Is that 100 base power in 6 seconds? Holy shit. Drain Punch. The user attacks with an energy draining punch. The user may feel be restored by a portion of the damage dealt. This is also very nice to have. Bomb. The user attacks by slamming a barrage of large hard-shelled seeds down on the target from above. Why is the power only 35? Maybe it has like a huge spread? Or it gets like multiple hits. That's weird. Okay. Magnet Bomb. The user attacks by launching steel bombs that stick to the targets. That is very powerful, actually. Psychic Fangs. The user attacks by biting targets using psychic power. This move can also break barriers such as Light Screen and Reflect. Ancient Power. The user attacks with a prehistoric power. This may also boost all the user's stats at once. Silver Wind. The user attacks by targets by scattering powdery scales on the wind. This may also boost all the user's stats at once. Trailblaze. The user attacks suddenly as if leaping out from a tall grass. The user's nimble footwork also increases its movement speed for a short time. Acid Spray. The user attacks by spitting caustic fluid at targets. This also lowers their SPDF stats for a while. Sing. The user sings with a beautiful, soothing voice to make targets drowsy. This is actually decent for some of the quests that we get in the Battle Royale to put targets to sleep. I will probably never use it, though. Sitting Water. The user attacks targets by showering them with water that's so cold it saps their power. This also lowers targets' attack stats for a short time. And Counter Punch. The user attacks with a flurry of 5 punches, one after the other. I feel like some of the multi-hit moves in this game are like actually quite cracked. So, nothing here benefits me. I don't think first impression's good enough. Would we benefit from Seed Bomb even? Just what? So it's water. We're not gonna benefit from from rock. We do benefit ground. Ground and water versus what? It's like Zen Headbutt's like psychic poison. Eh. We'll stick with what we have, I think. I think we do Drain Punch over Brick Break. I think just anything that gets healing is really good in battle, I've found. You get a lot. Actually, you don't even get that much from this. I don't think Chilling Water is worth it. I just don't think it's strong enough. All the moves you got were physical. Blaze Kick's so cool. Yeah, none of these, none of those were particularly. We didn't get too much. Like, we had a bunch of cool moves, and none of them seem all that healing, unfortunately. Ancient Power. That be any good? What? Flying. Bug. Wait. Flying Bug. Ice. For what? Thunderbolt would be flying. Water for Fairy is what? Okay, we could actually give it a Thunderbolt. Although I do like Thunderbolt. But 6 power, 6 cooldown is not bad with the boosting chance. I guess water is going to be more common than... I mean, so there's bug in there. What was it? Bug and ice. It's like, do we want bug and ice, or do we want water? Water is like the most common type, and bug and ice we hit neutrally already. Well, I guess we have second it. Yeah, I'll stick to Thunderbolt. Just because it's a stronger move. You get Ancient Power. We needed another special move on you, so I will take it. Not perfect, but it gets the job done, because I needed to fill in that last slot with a special attack. I don't think get anything. You didn't have anything else that really called out to me. Let's do Drain Punch over Brick Break. I mean, let's try Comet Punch on it. Let's see how that feels. We can always go back to Body Slam. I don't think we want any of these. Actually, wait. Let's try Double Hit, actually. I think that one might be better. I don't know, anyway. You don't really benefit from any of these. I mean, like, Dual Chop's not bad, but we're better off having a move with more coverage. Ooh, so you get Psychic Fangs. I mean, Trailblaze. It's not bad. It's kind of weak. I also do sort of need a Dragon move on you. Just because when you Mega, it becomes stat. I mean, I don't need it, but I'd probably rather have Dragon. Claw. Psychic Fang. So what we could get rid of Ice. We lose. Okay, this is gonna take some math, isn't it? Ice is for Dragon. We already have Ground. Flying, it would cover. So it'd be what? Flying and Dragon versus Poison and Fighting. Ground covers steel. Rock we already have covered, so steel. Electric, I think for electric actually we want to keep it. Oh yeah, Ice Fang is grass too. And then Brick Break is steel, which we would have covered. Rock we have covered. Just normal, dark, and normal, dark. Steel, rock. What's the last one? Oh god, I feel like I'm forgetting all of my type chart. No! Ice. I'd be losing out on normal, ice, and normal, ice, bro, dark. Brick Break. The issue is, like, I'm not megaing that often, so Dragon Claw is good, but it doesn't cover as much. I think I'm just gonna leave things as is. Silver Wind would be the only thing I think. Does Silver Wind does Bug benefit me? I guess what? Other psychic types. I already have grass. Yeah, nah, I don't think it covers enough to justify. Push the wrong button. You? Ooh, I would love Dual Wing Beat on you. Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm really happy with that. I need to make you full physical, I think. That's something I brought up but never committed fully to. But otherwise, I think we're kind of just nowhere with this. Right now, you are full physical. Yeah, I don't think Trailblaze is good enough. Stormthrow seems pretty good. So does Drain. I think we'd rather have Drain Punch just for the healing. Even if I think Stormthrow would do more. The healing is just so valuable. Why do you get Trailblaze? I think we're fine with you. We're fine with you. You definitely benefit from Drain Punch. I'm curious about Seed Bomb, to be honest. You get Drain Punch. That is Psychic Fang. Electros learns some weird shit, man. I probably should commit to this being one defense over the other. To be honest, most of this is physical, I think. Okay, once again, poison fighting. This will cover what? So actually, what does Fire Punch cover? So it covers Steel, Grass, Bug, while Drain Punch would cover Steel, Rock. Oh, Rock's kind of already covered Liquidation. What would Drain Punch? Wait, hang on. Drain Punch, Normal, Rock, Steel. We could also get rid of Crunch. Normal, Rock, Steel. I guess then it would just be Normal, Dark, and Ice. Which we already... No, it'd just be Normal and... Okay, it doesn't do enough. I guess the question is, are we more scared of Psychic and Ghost, or Fighting and Poison, and it's kind of about the same? Maybe. And just stick to Fair, we get to play this again. Poison covers Fairy and... Well, I guess, we're not really scared... Oh, we are scared of fighting, now that I think about it. Poison just covers Fairy and... I think... Okay, let's take Psychic Fangs over I mean, Earthquake's always good. What it covered? What, steel? Oh, it covers electric. You have a lot of weaknesses, my guy. Variant grass versus electric. I think the steel. Rocks already covers the steel, electric. Fire's already covered steel, electric, fire, rock, and bro, I'm so bad. Why am I so bad at type chart right now? Let's see, there one. There's one more. There's 5. I know there's 5. Steel, rock, electric, fire, poison. Oh, okay, yeah, so it covers, I guess what? So just poison, electric, and steel versus fighting and poison. Yeah, I guess we stick to Earthquake, because it's also, I think, just the stronger. Well, it's about the same. I'm overthinking it a little too much. Oh yeah, Magnet Bomb should be better than... I mean, we'll lose the flinch chance, but I can live with that. And Dual Wing Beat should be better than Wing Attack. Okay. I think we want... Flying Press sometimes bites me in the ass, but I think it's worth having. I'll do Dual Wing Beat over Wing Attack. 90 and 8, 90 and... I guess we want Muddy Water, because it's just Surf, but with a side effect. There's no, like, I mean, I guess unless it ends up being really slow to launch. You got, like, nothing from that LMAO. Oh, yeah, I've never even done your move. Well, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Frost Breath, I think it's gonna be better than Ice Beam. I don't think... I mean, it would help with fire. Running Kiss isn't that good. It's about the same. This would help with what? Fire and rock. Yeah, I guess this is actually probably worth it. We lose the ability to heal, but I think the benefits outweigh. You didn't get anything. Don't think we really care about Acid Spray on you. And we haven't set up yet. Okay. Took a moment, but hey, we'll revisit that once we get the other TMs. So, yeah. Maybe we really quickly go see about getting these moves powered, or turned into plus moves. We have a bunch of Seed of Masteries, and I'm not like that worried about it, and we're kind of in the general area-ish. And then we'll keep going with what we're supposed to be doing here. Now that may make it sound like that was not a good use of my time, but I think that was still obviously a good use. I mean, what we might I wouldn't be surprised if we end up switching a couple of these moves around if I don't like them in the long run. But until I actually use them, you know, can't really know for certain. Especially because just the combat in this game functions differently than the combat in the main series. Oh wait, fuck, I gotta play the game of how do I get there again? I think I'm... No, it's not, it's further down. I'll find it probably, maybe, hopefully. Hidden item. I was gonna avoid it, I couldn't. My instinct is to pick up hidden items. I think it's over here. I don't think we have any regular bottle caps that we could use if I wanted to. We just have the 3 gold ones that we got yesterday for doing more research stuff. So, I'm not gonna bother using those right now. Okay. But I'm like, yeah, I may as well just upgrade these real quick. Especially when I get stab moves. I almost never use plus moves, but we're here. Let's see, I know we got a few more drain punches in there. Okay, these just, we never did because this is a new addition to the team. Yeah! I'll see how we're gonna... Mega Staraptor is gonna end up being another fighting type for our team, which is very funny. The sheer amount that we get. It's mildly comedic. Flash cannon. Yeah, because there were still a decent bit of TMs left, so we'll definitely have to take a look at all that at some point or another. Wait, you're Dark Ball. How? We've had Dark Balls on you for a while. Did I just like miss that? I don't remember. Then again, it's been a little bit since we've done Seeds of Mastery, so maybe could just be how things added up time-wise. Yeah, having a special move on Meganium is really nice. We never finished doing the berry shenanigans with lowering certain stats. We got through a lot of Pokemon, but not all of them. I don't know for sure if I'm keeping double hit, but I'm pretty sure we have over 100 Seeds of Mastery, and you know, maybe I'll end up using a few if when I do online battles if I'm trying to raise specific Pokemon. But even then, it's just not that important. And that would only really come into play if I'm like, I get really invested in trying to get a high rank. Because you don't actually have to do, like, you don't have to do that good to get the Mega Stones based off the tiering system from what I can tell. Okay, I think it's just been a while since we've been here, actually. Hello, welcome. Weathquake. Brick Break, and the Nice Fang. Quick, make it a plus move! Yahoo! Nice Fang. But yeah, no, how's Twink doing? Me or my character? Or both? Scorching Sands. One day I'll also organize what moves are in which slots. Try to keep stab moves in the same spots. That would probably help my sanity a little bit. Yeah, hopefully. I guess I am jumping the gun a little with some of this with like dual wing beam and stuff, because I might end up thinking it's worse than like wing attack for all I know. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we never did. Ooh. If only there was a make all moves, plus moves button. I would have sped this up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. Actually, a pretty significant amount, let's be real. Yeah! And finally Thunder Punch. Yeah! I'm jumping up. Excuse me. I'm jumping a bit on the he-ahs, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta jump the he-ah train a little bit. What? You do a wing beat. Get boosted. Ciao. Dueling Bit and Magnet Bomb, yeah. Skarmory hopefully got a pretty decent move upgrade from this. So we'll see. Oh, I'm hoping Dual Wing Beat comes in clutch, because that's a good move. Although in the main games, it's hampered a bit by the 90 AC. But accuracy is not anywhere near as big of an issue here. It depends on the charge-up time, obviously, but... just like pure accuracy. Is it a thing? I mean, there's no like RNG to it all. Oh, yeah, I threw Seed Bomb on Chestnut because I'm curious how that functions. Worst case, oh no, we made it a Z move, a plus move, and we never use it. What do you fucking do? We could just go beat up a bunch of megas, we'll be fine. Not megas, alphas. Alphas, megas, omegas, betas. You know how it be. Yeah! We're almost there, I believe. Yeah, we're trying Muddy Water. Worst case, I just go back to Surf. Wink, what is a High Honors Academic Award Ceremony? Is it just for, like, students who got good grades or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, we never say you up either. I'm not an expert on High Honors Academic Award ceremonies. I haven't been in school in like 5 years. I don't even remember what school is at this point. I'm an old fart. I can't remember stuff. I'm old and decrepit, but you're nerdy. I mean, kind of. I mean, I'm like culturally nerdy. I guess I'm mildly school nerdy, but by that I just mean I got pretty good grades. But I'm not like a mega nerd. I said a bunch of things and they certainly meant something. Yeah! Going for Frost Breath. But you know, I wasn't like a tryhard in school. I was more of a naturally just pretty good at bullshitting type of guy. You know, hey, it pays to be good at bullshitting. What can I say? There are probably numerous times where in school where I didn't read an assigned reading and just did the essay or like the assignment and still got a good grade, which is quite comedic. Not gonna lie. There we go. There we go. How are we doing on Oh my god, we have 215. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's go do that one side quest and we can actually do the main quest so we can get back to jumping in holes. As my grandpappy used to say, a hole a day? Nope, we're ending that. I've only said for tests how I managed to get an A or a high B on them. Yeah, that's how I was too. I like almost never studied. Even for like memorization-esque stuff, I didn't study much. I definitely did a little bit, but not... More like I reviewed the notes like the day of or the day before for 15 minutes. So... It'd be what it'd be. Or a day, what a day. A lot of times it was A's. A lot of times it was B's though. Sometimes C's if I didn't care about the subject. Which, the longer I went on, the more that became a math thing where I just stopped caring entirely about math and science stuff. And it you know, turned into a bit of half-assery. But hey. These get degrees, as they say. See, and now I have a job and I'm living the American dream of being depressed. So, like, what else could anyone want? Okay. We're almost to the mission. Real quick. Not that I'm jumping in anyways, but what do we... Anything crazy? No. Where'd the other question mark one go? Maybe it's night only? I don't know. I'm not gonna question it, I'm just gonna accept it. Okay. What's our last little side quest here? Move, woman, I want to get photos. Look at them, they're so silly. We've only seen, I think, the regular Meowth at this point. Can I go talk to him? Ah, meow, Felina. Oh, a human! As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in a battle, then one of these three Meowth might just... Well, you'll have to battle us to find out. So, what'll it be? Want to have a Pokemon battle with a Meow, or with Meow? Meow, pertinently? Meow? That was probably worse. Roar! Talk to Meow when you're ready to battle! I hate this. I hate this so much. The cats, the Meowth are... Which Meowth do you prefer? The Meowth are cute. Everything else is... suffering. Oh, they all woke up. I think my favorite's honestly Galarian Meowth. It's funny. I like the fuzziness of it. Can I talk to him? No, I can't. What? Icon has Pokemon. Oh God. Hang on. Per hiss. Oh my God. I had to put a message in the one chat that just said kill me with a screenshot, and that was before I saw the purr and hiss, so I had to type kill me again. Okay, fine, we'll purr. I think I could just lead Lucario, honestly. We're just gonna just switch him out immediately. What makes a Scratch Cat Pokemon so perfect? They're awesome in battle. I hate this. I hate this so much. Please stop. We get it, you're quirky. He's trainer Felina. Okay, Fraka, let's show him who's in charge. Level 70. Yeah, that didn't end well for you. I got more where that came from. Okay, they all have Play Rough, apparently. And none of them are getting anywhere with it. Okay, Lucario kind of obliterated them. Victory! Okay, now just give me the Galarian one and not the Alolan one. Impossible! I don't care for a Alolan person that much. Wow, I can't believe you beat all my Meows. I'm at a loss for purrs. Okay, they're cute and they're all happy like that. Now it's time for you to pick your favorite Meowth out of the three. We do have a regular Meowth, that's why I'm not... What? This is... Oh, it's like picking starters. I wonder if they're all going to be available in hyperspace. I wouldn't be surprised. Do I want a Alolan Meowth? No. Do I want a regular Meowth? More than a Alolan, but no. I want the... Look at the little guy. Jeez. Which Meowth do you prefer? You're choosing this Meowth? Are you positive? Yeah! I hate this. I hate this. I just wanted to see the little animations. You're choosing this Meowth? Are you positive? Yeah! You're choosing this Meowth? Are you positive? No! Hey, little guy. I want this one. Look at him! I'm assuming they'll all be available in hyperspace if they're offering regular Meowth. You're choosing this Meowth, are you positive? Yeah! A feline choice. You know a good Meowth when you see one. Alright, time for your reward. A personal play session with your favorite Meowth. Oh, I don't get to keep him? I just get to play with it? I mean, that's still silly. Go on, enjoy some quality time together. Why couldn't I just play with all three of them? Meow? Oh, it's so cute. Looking fierce. Who's a good Meowth? Is someone hungry? Time for a cat nap? Meow? Meow? Looking fierce? Oh! Oh, it's so cute. This is so goofy. Who's a good Meowth? Yes, you are. Is someone hungry? Okay, this is very funny. They should have done this more. Was I just sitting here for like 2 hours? Aww. Alright, you two, that's enough playtime for Meow. Can I just never talk to this human again? Can I talk to the Meowth? You and Meowth both look perfectly happy. The other Meowth want to play with you too, so come back soon for more quality time together. Honestly, kind of a cute bit with it. Oh, Payday is a TM. Huh. Ike and his cheeseburger. No! Please! Do I get to interact with the other ones? Want some playtime with one of my Meowth? We'll go with, yeah, regular Meowth. Take a look at the other two. They should have done more of these, honestly. Meow. Meow? Yeah, it's been all cat puns. It's awful. But the Meow looked so happy when I said it was cute. How you looking? You looking fierce? Oh yeah. I don't know why they didn't do this with more Pokemon. Who's a good Meow? Yeah. Someone hungry? Time for a cat nap. Me. 2 hours later. Okay, hang on. I like the cute one. It gets so happy when you call it cute. Enough playtime for Meow. I'm glad they let us interact with all three of them. No, it is. They're very silly. We'll do that. We'll do the Alolan one real quick. Want some playtime with one of my Meowth? Alolan Meowth. What do you do? Meow? They're so confused when you meow at them. You're so cute. Ooh. A little graceful spin. Looking fierce. Oh. Was a good meow. Yeah. Someone hungry? like how they hold an invisible thing in their hands, like they couldn't be bothered to give it food. And now time for a cat nap. Gotta sleep with the sass. Okay. Now that we got that all out of our system, bye for now. I think they sit down after.
That's enough playtime for meow. Yeah.
Anyway. They're all silly. Excuse me. Oh, we're a quick photo for the road. I said one, I lied two. Okay, we got payday. Does that give money in this? I mean, it would have to, right? Otherwise, it's not payday. These are taxed by hurling coins at targets. If a target is successfully struck, you'll earn money. Okay, A, I wonder how much money. B, can any other Pokemon learn this besides Meowth and, like, Persian? Like, I can't imagine there's that many Pokemon that learn payday. I'm not even looking. It's not worth it. It's not even that good of a move. I'm just curious how much money we get for it. Anyway. Let us go continue with the actual story, where we go to the museum. So I want to get back into some hyperspace stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a battle or some shit. How did you miss that? Oh, I bet you hit the lamppost. Or the light. Hiya, Fletchling! What you know about Fletchling up on the lamp? Quick save. Okay. Let's go talk to him. What's going on, guys? Oh. One look into One look into the Lumiose Museum, you could tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be champion for sure.
I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Rich to me.
I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art.
By all means.
Well, let us begin with that painting over there.
Lead the way, Miss Karina.
What do we got in here? Take a tour of the Lumiose Museum with entering. We have gone through here already, so we probably don't need to go looking around too much.
What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist?
It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. What was this? Oh, is this the... I don't remember which time this is all the time. That tree in the painting is supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. We'll just give it to her. Hotel Rich is me, because Hotel Rich is me. Is that actually what they're doing? I'm sure his long years of wandering took him all kinds of places.
I would quite like to see... Excuse me again. I would quite like to see this 100-year-old tree.
Okay, you're boring. It's ours for the seeing. You just want to look at a tree? Hey, people can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon.
My dear mama once told me the same thing. Said it was part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing.
I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Really fun fact, in Japan there are more pets than children. Based? Children are much more expensive and loud and annoying and not as cute as pets, so womp womp. Try harder next time, children.
One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way.
Hotel Rishami and the museum would be over there, right?
Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them.
Yeah, the city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though, Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet. That big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's Hyperspace Lumiose, too.
That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that hyperspace Lumios can merge with Lumios is troubling.
It'll be okay. It's not gonna be okay. Yeah, that's why we're doing all this survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue mega evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering.
Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there?
You bet! Yeah, it's where all the old farts go. Got the fancy balls in here. Oh, Hisui balls! I like how they're like, we put so much effort into this museum, and people didn't come here and look at this stuff. So we're forcing them in the DLC.
It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon.
They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos.
Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself.
Oh wait, wrong person. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? He's more like your Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a great job.
I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, such as my dear mighty mama.
Who is your mom? Are we gonna get some lore drop? Is it gonna be like fucking Diantha or some shit? Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know? Although, or like a gym leader or something. Why is this 80-year-old talk so verbosely? No, it's the effects of hyperspace, right? She's actually a 30-year-old, it's just that hyperspace has a different gravity, so she's shrunken really tiny. No, she's 8. Is her mom AZ? I don't think so! Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know? Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank 8 in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Rack? I was over the moon. Makes sense, you were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city after all. Well, Ansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the ring, my special coaching process.
You're very kind, I'll consider it.
Also, she's rich, she has to be verbose, otherwise she'd be executed for being stupid.
Shall we move on to the next exhibit?
Shall we ever? This whole exhibit up here is still really cool. I fuck heavy with it. I used to make Pokeballs by hand! Sorry, that was me mocking him, that wasn't him saying it. This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here.
What if we found a section of hyperspace Lumios resembling this temple? You think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there?
Nope, wrong generation. Hard to say, maybe. If the one your actor had something to do with this temple, that is. It didn't. I know history, you're wrong. Womp womp.
That makes sense.
Hey, don't forget you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hooper right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Hoopa anyway?
I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much the worse for wear. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon I played a prank on.
What? Who the fuck did you play a prank on?
But I fed Hoopa a fresh-baked donut and it perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since and helped me visit hyperspace as well.
Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power. These people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. That is kind of cute, not gonna lie. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me! Okay, yeah, you want to go to the Mega Lucario statue.
Wait, Miss Karina!
She just found a mythical Pokemon that was just failed to play a prank properly and almost died, and you're like, here's a donut. And then it was like, we're best friends now. Relatable. You feed me a donut and we'll be best friends. Check out this painting, Ansha, blah 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 blah.
What is that place?
It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages.
Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina?
Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kind of like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. In our conversation about whatever you want to be, Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you?
I suppose so. It's mostly due to my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I'd worried I'd never live up to the standard she set.
I like how this child is going through an existential crisis about identity right now. Maybe, maybe not. But as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be. Haha.
Goodness!
Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you befriended a Pokemon like Koopa. That's really something. Aw. Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. I'm changing the name every time I say that cafe. Okay, we gotta go visit the cafe. I like how they put Hoopa in here. They're like, this is clearly, or Hoopa bound. They're like, this is one of the ugliest Pokemon we've ever made. This is one of the ugliest Pokemon we've ever made. We gotta try to make it look cute, otherwise no one's gonna like it. Sorry to the one Hoopa Confined fan that I just was mean to. You had it coming. Soul Eel rhymes with cafe, by the way. I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not because French is stupid. The language is. I don't like it. So, wait, Soul. It's Soleil? What the no! No! In what world does EIL make lay? Do the French just like cruel and unusual punishment? Like what's going on with them? Everything I hear about French makes it more confusing than the last thing I heard about it. You know, they really just needed to have voice acting in this game just for the French words. I need like a button I can press in a cutscene that like gives the pronunciation for French words. I don't know how else they expect us to keep up. That last one was a crit. It's not. That one shot me. Also, that was the worst pick I just grabbed. Oops. When I stream and play the game, you'll hear how French works and be mad as fuck. Oh, of course! Why wouldn't I be? Guess we'll run here. I don't really have that good of a match. Actually, we can run here now that I think about it. I do not match very well into this. The current party I have. And yeah, I mean, yes, I could just change it, my party, but like, stop it. Soleil? Wait, what just killed me? I looked away for a sec. What move did it use? A lot of French involves ignoring the last letter, then why put it there? Okay, to be fair, English does that. I can't be like, oh yeah, English doesn't do that, where it has weird silent letters. Okay, Soleil makes... Okay, when you put it like that, it makes more sense than trying to see it as E-I-L and get lay out of it. But seeing E-I as, like, A... That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense to me. Where are we going, by the way? Over there. I do need a Pokemon Center. I guess we'll just make a quick right here. Take a quick detour. Bonjour, how can we be of service? Nailed it. Anyway, running away, to the cafe we go. Yeah, cafe. I love you, so I want to hear you say the French word for August. Okay, well I'm gonna say it how it's spelled vaguely, which is like out, but I don't. That doesn't sound French. It's probably like we. Or like wah, or some bullshit. Oot A-O weird U T is pronounced oot. Okay, so in that case the A is just silent. Do they just, like, first letter? Should I just start ignoring the first and last letter of every French word? Would that make my life easier? But then I can't ignore the T, so I would just be getting ooh. Anyway, I'm here for the cafe. Welcome, may I help you? Oh, they just spawned behind me.
Delicious Cafe Soleil! What a lovely looking place!
I'll order it first. Go ahead and grab a seat. The word for winter is hiver. Okay, so it's probably iv. I'm getting rid of the first and last letter. You take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? Why do you drink coffee?
I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers.
Oh god, no, this poor kid. He's gonna be like, this is the worst thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
This is the flavor mama loves so much? I needed to weigh and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up.
God dang! Your Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Trade you for my moo moo milk tea?
If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip.
Deal! Oh. Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff.
Yeah!
You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you?
Yeah!
And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you. I'm guessing I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed.
Yeah!
We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in hyperspace Lumios without you two. So if things get if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumios' sake.
Yeah!
When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Rack? Definitely impressive.
Thank you for saying so.
I don't know how to make donuts.
Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into hyperspace Lumios, but when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity.
Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? I don't know why her saying this immediately fucking made me think of the horror story Mother Horse Eyes, or oh god, what's the other name? Oh god, the Flesh. Fuck, what's it called? I'm blanking entirely. Mother Horse Eyes should be able to find it with that name, though, if you want to. But I'm thinking of the peek through the veil, what's on the other side, and that human nature always brings itself towards its own destruction because it can't stop being curious. But literally, there's a whole bit about peeking through the veil and seeing what's on the other side. The flesh interface, thank you. God, I'm so good at telling you about stuff. Also, wait. Oh, wait, hang on. It's closer to Hiver. Okay, so I was on the right track. You never say the starting H in French to my knowledge. That's why horse divorce or whatever is said hors d'oeuvre. I do know hors d'oeuvre. But anyway. You do the same, right, Rack? No. For real? How'd you be such a strong trainer without being more curious? I read the Flesh interface story. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh?
Most likely. As much as I'd hate to end for our fun to end, we'd better return to Hotel Z.
Anyway. Yeah, I've learned about peeking through the veil. You don't do that. That's how you get scientists sending a bunch of children to their death through portals. I'm saying this like this is a real thing that really happened scientifically and not just like a fiction horror story. You know what? We're moving on. I gotta throw occasional things and be like, see, I know what stuff is. I gotta seem like pretentious every once in a while. I thought Gaspar Noé's film Climax was a cinematic masterpiece. Anyway, I thought Megamind was a cinematic masterpiece. Why Shrek 3 was a cinematic disaster. I don't know if it's probably not even one of his videos. Anyway, the vibe's correct. Trying to find weird French words, but I'm a horrible judge. Well, yeah, because you speak French. Or at least understand the language to enough of an extent. I just get tempted to catch alpha Pokemon when I run by them, I'm gonna be honest. That was took a while to make contact. I was very confused. Hello! Keep running in to grab berries. I feel mean interrupting whatever Pokemon's chilling there. Okay, we'll wait for it to turn night real quick. And then we'll hop inside Hotel Z. Excuse me. Gotta get the yawns in. What other titles can I come up with? I can just start writing, you know, I just help out with the YouTube stuff. What's something else that I can be unnecessarily pretentious about, like why Marvel's Avengers is the greatest film ever made. No, I have to say, like, the greatest piece of cinema ever devised. Pull up with the most lukewarm takes. The gang's all back! I was playing tourist for a change!
Oh, it was lovely! What a luxurious way to pass the time!
Lucky you! Wish I could have tagged along! You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen! I guess we got more important things to talk about. Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. Damn. We have something for you, Ansha.
Whatever could it be?
Butter? Oh, wait, the outfit. Oh!
Why, look at my apron! It's emblazoned with our logo! Yeah!
Just a little something we whipped up while you were out on the town. Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha.
Thank you! I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last.
How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one on my outfit too? The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Karina. Oh, true! These megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokemon. I never take them off! Logo or not, Karina, you're part of Team MZ too. Le Musée et la Café. Hyperspace mission full complete. Low-key make a perfect Koopa combine. Thanks. What? Wait, did you hear that? All that sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. What was it? We better see what it was. I looked away for a sec. What happened? Go check that room, Rack. Me? That said logo or no-go, not logo or not. Nah, close enough. Investigate the noise you heard coming from the strategy meeting room. AZ's corpse is dangling from the ceiling? Go check the strategy meeting room, Rack. You never know what's gonna happen in an old building like this. That sound couldn't have been AZ's ghost, could it? No, it's his corpse.
There aren't any guests today, are there?
I'm not convinced this sound was anything more than your imagination's playing tricks on you. Actually, real quick, hang on. If I play it back, there was probably a sound effect that I just missed. Hang on. Very important. Dude, well done. Oh, oh, it literally did say logo or no-go, huh? Anyway, irrelevant. Le Musée et la Café. Hyperspace mission full complete. Low-key make a perfect Koopa combine. Thanks. Oh, is it? What? Complete. Low-key make a perfect Koopa combine. Thanks. That's just the mission and whatever. Anyway, I think they're gaslighting me. They're gaslight, Girlbloss, Gatekeep, Hoopa.
Yeah.
Okay, Hoopa's a little too excited to see what that noise was. You heard? Am I crazy? Is it like super quiet? There was unironically a. Okay, we're going back. I think I'm just dead. I'm hard of hearing or something. Cafe. Hyperspace mission full complete. Low-key make a perfect Koopa combine. Thanks. Oh, maybe. Vaguely sounds like it. Low-key make a perfect Koopa combine. Thanks. That is very hard to hear. Le Musée et la Café. Hyperspace mission full complete. Low-key make a perfect Koopa combine. Thanks. They like do it when there's like a camera pan or like whip, so it makes it seem like it's the camera sound. Either that or I'm crazy. Anyway, let's go see if AZ's body's dangling from the ceiling.
No one seems to be here.
Guess we've got ghosts! Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega Bonnet? Come on, Naveen, you're not actually scared. Glorp! It's such a baby! What is the dolphin doing? Oh, it wants donuts, it wants food! Yeah! This Gulpin must have come from hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeah, I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things.
What shall we do about our Gulpin guest?
I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here. I think it should stay. I vote to keep it. I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we've learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto, all 3 of you. Wow, you're a task force now. You gonna go, Tawny? Obviously. Lita, Naveen, can you two hold down the fort and look after Ansha? And Gulpin. We definitely owe Corbo an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go! Here's Lumio survey number 3. Pog! Gulpin! No, I want to go say hi to Gulpin. I want to go... Where's Gulpin? Oh, there's a quest with Gulpin! Oh, it sits here! It sits! Oh, it's in a donut table. Gulpin exists. Me, I love it. It's so round, I'm telling you. The greatest Pokemon are all round. My boyfriend is fucking green slop pile affectionate. The only thing to say. Maybe I'll clean up around the hotel a little. I don't expect we'll have much to take care of here. Guess I haven't exactly been lining up. What do you mean? There's a Gulpin right here, Naveen! Do your fucking job, you piece of shit! Sorry you had to hear that, Gulpin. What are you looking for? Gulpin is sitting atop the small table.
Oh yes, our Gulpin guest! Lena believed he was lured by the tantalizing aroma of my donuts, no? Perhaps you would be so kind as to share a donut with her, Rack?
But of course. Our gluttonous Gulpin. It's not gluttonous, it's just hungry. He's a hungry little guy. You want to give Gulpin a donut? Absolutely. What do I think it'll like? Cherry curry, Chesto cream, pecha meringue, Asper jam, Ross chocolate? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go Ross chocolate. I'm not being too chomp chomp gulp. Gulpin looks super satisfied. It gave you a Charty Berry. What? You tuned a Charty Berry. Pokemon is holding this berry with a super effective rock type move. The power of that move be weakened. What? Oh, thank you. It's like, I'm not weak to rock.
How delightful. Our Gulpin guest looks quite pleased now. Why don't you continue to feed Gulpin wherever you have donuts you don't need?
Oh! Our gluttonous Gulpin complete. It handed us 10 $10 and a Charty Berry. That's so silly. You want to give... I'm guessing this is a way to just get rid of donuts you don't want. For funsies, here, I'll give you one more. These are just the very cheap ones, so I'm not too worried if I get rid of one. Just to see. Does it always give us a berry? Chomp chomp, go! Gulpin looks super satisfied. Gulpin gave you an Aka Berry. Weakens a super effective fire move. Give him more donuts? None. Absolutely. It's so silly. So yeah, I'm guessing this is the way to mainly get rid of donuts and get a small reward for them, I guess, if you have old ones. Oh. Flavor. Oh, okay, just... Gotcha. See, I guess there's no way to actually get rid of them, so it's just a way to get rid of them if you don't want them. I presume, excuse me. Plus, you can use them, yeah, to get at least a berry in return. I think it's like, you gave me a donut, I give you a berry. It's just scouring the ground looking for a couple berries to give in return for a donut. I also love to give us $10. Look, yeah, I found this on the ground. You want it?
Come here.
That's cute. I like it. It's silly. I like Gulpin. We did see Gulpin earlier, so that's very cute. Yeah, it's just a fun little way to get rid of the donuts you don't want. So I'm like, I technically could like make super cheap donuts like 3 orange berries and get like a, I'm assuming the super effective resist berries. I mean, maybe it gives you even better stuff if you give it better berries. I don't know. Probably not. So I mean, like, I guess it's probably cheaper to buy, yeah, like 3 orange berries. Because wait, actually no, is it? Hang on. I literally have the fucking stores. Oh no, it actually is. 3 orange berries cost like 100 and... No, sorry, 210 I think, while the super effective berries cost 200. But I mean, if I guess it's a way to get rid of stuff you picked up off the ground or whatever. Oh, it didn't load yet. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to Corbo. Wait for safety for the moment. I still get Alpha Bergmite, so... Speak of the devil. I don't know if I still need a good-natured Avalugg. Awesome. That was just something we needed for the live index. A lot of EXP candies there, actually. Don't mind if I do. You know, that was something I've been keeping in the back of my mind to look out for. We also need another Alpha Fruit. Interact. This is always here. I like how there's like an evil aura around it because of the portal in the back. Yeah, we still need one more Alpha Froakie just to get alphas of everything. So it's worth checking for that. Whenever I get the chance. Okay, let's go see what Corbo found out. Oh, it's the Corbo one. What you know about Corbo down in the deep? Take elevator. They call me the elevator taker for a reason. There you are. Let's skip the how do you do's. That distortion about what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. Hyperspace Rogue Mega Arena. The fuck does Rogue Mega Arena mean? I guess that's what we're normally going to. It must just be something fancy. All this research, I was still stuck in the dark about that massive whatever it is. It sounds challenging. Oh, it's a portal. Yeah, maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. Melange? I don't think I get it. A little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philippe, fill him in! Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumiose resembles parts of our city made us suspicious. So, we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Felipe. Huh? We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We've got this. Good, because Team MC is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use the XP candies you find in hyperspace to beam up your Pokemon if you need to. Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get EXP points for defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. I noticed that. So that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbo. Guess we better order up some more donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Rack. And 20 yay! 20 Ultra Balls he gave those to us last time. I never mind those. Good luck out there. And yo, what up, what up? Okay. Oh, so I'm guessing 3-star ones will be available now. We're counting on you to keep up this hyperspace survey work. Excuse me. 15,000. Okay, that's not too bad at all. Is that shiny? Hold on. Is that shiny? I think that's shiny. That's definitely shiny. Okay, I'm saving it even though I just did. Can shiny Pokemon run away in this? I honestly have no idea. I'd love to get this in a dive ball. Yeah, that's... Yeah, well... Okay, okay. Well, I mean, this might take a few tries. It dove into a bush so damn fast. Let's go! Shiny Froakie is sick as fuck! Shiny Greninja is great. Holy shit, that's a good find. And I was just saying earlier today, too, it's been so long since we found a shiny. Let's go. We just gotta actually catch it now. So we're gonna be, because I want to catch, ooh. I was gonna catch this in a dive ball. Do I want to assume I'm gonna evolve it into Greninja? Once again, also, I'm so good at spotting shinies. But do I want to expect this to turn into a Greninja? I mean, both that, a Luxury Ball and a Dive Ball are gonna have like the same. Hi, Flappy. Fuck off, buddy. It saw me already. This thing is so awful to catch, by the way. Because yeah, I'm debating. I mean, Greninja might be worth just evolving, because we're not going to find it in the... I mean, I guess they could appear in Hyperspace Lumiose, theoretically. But I doubt I'm going to find one in the wild. I guess we do a Dive Ball for now, just to be safe. I don't think the Dive Ball would look like horrible on Shiny Greninja. And as I said, Dive Ball and Luxury Ball have the same low-ass catch rate. This is gonna take way too much. Because yeah, unfortunately Shiny Pokemon can run away, it turns out. What the fuck? Bro, how did you even see my ass? Okay, we're gonna be here a while. I don't want to catch this in a repeat ball, though, because that's just ugly. I mean, the Dust Ball is better, but it's still not great. I kind of want to catch this in a Dive or a Luxury Ball. I mean, I guess we also don't have the Greninjite. It's not like, oh, I can see what the Mega looks like. I kind of want to assume we're not going to get a Mega. I don't know. I guess worst case we try to hunt down another one. Although, it's pretty hard to... Maybe we do just try to get it in the Luxury Ball now that I think about it. Too scared to save, to be honest. I want to give this a sec. I want it to turn around, because if I can save here... Yeah, I think we're fine. I kind of want to do the Luxury Ball to evolve it. Okay, we got it. I got to evolve it at some point, I think. let's go. Hang on, I'm gonna move this for a moment. As I said, it's been a while since we found a shiny. Okay, let's just make our way out of here. I gotta interact with this little guy. Woo!
Take a look at the little guy.
It looks so angry. Look at you. You're actually not a terrible shiny, all things considered. I wonder if they made it a little bit lighter of a blue. Maybe not. It actually looks quite nice, because I feel like shiny Froakie has been a little bit of a weaker shiny historically, but honestly, oops, not bad. Look at the little guy. Oh! I get a nice jump shot. One more little... I have a big yawn. The nose. Do a quick little run around. Or a little hop around, more like. Honestly, it's quite pretty. What a fun find. I'm happy we found it. Oh, and there's another one. Hello once again. Hello, hello. Part of me's debating if I go back and get it in a dive ball real quick. I keep like going back and forth on that. Oh, wait, that was fun. Does it? I can't decide if I'm going to want to evolve this or not. I honestly think it looks decent as this. Okay, fuck it. Let's get into a dive ball. Just because I can. Oh crap. Okay, let's go for the die ball. What I think shinies seem to have a slightly higher catch rate. Let's see. What? Oh, okay, I saved after I caught it. Okay, that's... I had a heart attack for a second, Jesus Christ. Okay, obviously we're keeping it in the luxury box. I saved right after I caught it. Didn't realize I did that, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're just keeping it in the luxury box. I don't have a choice. Yeah, hopefully we can get the full line at some point. I'm always hesitant to evolve shinies if I don't have enough for the full line. Just in case we find the evolved form in the wild. But we're probably fine. Anyway, the side quests. Currently still only 2 stars here. Although it looks like it wants us to go back to... Well, it's just telling us to make donuts, I think. The investigation of hyperspace Lumios is slowly making progress, which has helped to calibrate the tools that detect distortions and unlock even more dangerous areas. We know there's already a hyperspace Lumios with the help of Antra's donuts. Maybe once we get the other butter, it'll pop up. The one quest is actually like right here, so we may as well just do that. Where is it? Okay, I probably ran the slightly longer way. Oops. I'd love to do a tiny bit of hyperspace stuff today. Over here. Squire. I don't think we've seen any of this line yet in hyperspace. Well, I mean, it'd probably be Rookity. Hello there, Mr. Bird. Hey, would you take a look at this Corvisquire? You see that raggedy silk scarf it's carrying? Seems like it's dear to Corvisquire. My best guess is that Corvisquire came here looking for the owner of that scarf. But the only clue I've gotten to go on is the name embroidered on the scarf, Destin. See, it reacted just now when I said the name Destin. That's gotta mean something. Only I could find out more about this scarf. You know anyone who would be knowledgeable about clothes and things? Naveen? Yeah, Naveen? Hello? You have a question about a scarf. I'm fairly familiar with different materials and sewing methods, of course, but even I can't just look at a scarf and tell you who it belongs to. I know. Perhaps you could try asking Asami. Who? Well, she can be rather a handful to deal with. Asami at Boutique Couture is a pro designer. Oh, I think we know. Okay. She'll likely recognize something about this scarf. Don't give up, Rack. I'm sure you'll find the owner. You got the look of someone who has You've got the look of someone who has found a lead to pursue. Please, help me find the owner of this scarf for Corvisquire. Dirty scarf that has grown quite shabby. It's quite easy to imagine that it must have once felt quite luxurious. Corvisquire's search. What a friendly little guy. He found his scarf and was like, who does this belong to? Also, once again, children are doing the job of the police. Even the Pokemon police world, the police are bad at their jobs. Honestly, it looks pretty in this game. Never, cared that much about Corvisquire. I mean, it just kind of had the middle Evo syndrome to me, but... I don't know, I kind of fuck with it. The underwing is cool. I don't know why I'm noticing birds' underwings a bunch today. Also, that should be over this way, right? I'm not crazy. I know roughly where it is. Still gotta grab the hidden items. What do you take me for? Someone who wouldn't grab hidden items? Let's see. Over here, right? Yep, okay. The fashion designer, Asami at your service. Did you need something? Oh! Corvisquire came with! I thought I was just gonna chill by the police station. I'll bet you're here for another stylish Mega Evolution battle, aren't you? No, please look at the scarf. Please just look at the scarf. Just look at the scarf, lady! I can battle if you want. Oh, you want my evaluation of this scarf because you have such faith in my skills as a designer. Yeah, something like that. Well, the scarf is quite filthy, but I do recognize the material and design. These scarves are given out to new students at a certain school in the city of Winden in Galar. Oh. I believe this is the design from 3 years ago. But why do you have this? Corvisquire brought it here. We're trying to look at its owner. Searching out the lost owner of a scarf with only an embroidered name to go on. What a stylish adventure. I love it. Have you inquired yet at Académie Étoile? If the owner is now living in Lumios, it's possible they came here to study at that academy. Ooh. It's off. Okay. Make our way over there. Hey, we're getting a lot of quests recently to go to the school. Not that I'm complaining. I'm complaining. No. School? Yucky. Stinky. Smelly. I guess we'll check middle again. Fuck it, we ball. Whenever I get the chance to look at middle, I'm taking the chance to look at middle. There's still some Pokemon we need in our decks. Not a lot. Excuse me. But a couple of the evolutions and some trade Pokemon. So. Any of them that I have the chance to find the welcome find. Although we are also in the awkward position of it's nearly day. Oh, Skarmory does spawn here. Interesting. Did I kill it in time? Perfectly acceptable. We actually got it. Nice. May as well go for hair crest too. Especially because we're going to walk away anyway. This is actually a terrible lead now that I think about it. I might get one shot. Come for me, come for me, come for me. That sounded weirdly sexual. We'll see if there's something more interesting that spawns in. And we're back to fucking Hippowdons. Okay, I'm not... Hippowdon has been bad luck for me, man. I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist, so I don't have to worry about it. I was checking a quick thing that was sent, but it's nothing important. The school is over there. Okay. I probably breaking these smaller individual ones is probably not really worth the energy, but I'm doing it anyway because fuck it, why not? You never know. I could get a lot of shards, and we do still need a decent bit of moves, so it is worth getting it. But I think it's gonna be way more efficient just going from a hyperspace Lumious because there's much bigger like clumps of them. But then they all like chain break. Oh! Aka! What the heck? What's with this Corvusquire? Wait! Are you Rookity? Ah! Wait, what? His name is Dustin. No way, but we've been in the Galar region. You came all the way across the sea to find me? Ah! Oh. But you were hurt back then, and you were so small. You still came to find me here in Lumios after I moved? Like, really sweet. You're the best, Corvusquire! Ah! Hey, trainer, you helped Corvusquire find its way here to me, right? Thanks a million! You think Corvusquire would like to be my partner in battle with me at all? I bet I'd love that. If it went all this way to come find you! Hey, do you think I could ask you one more favor while you're here and all? I want to battle together with Corvusquire. Okay, well, it's gonna get its ass kicked. Just tell me as soon as you're ready. I can't wait. Ah! Oh, it started as a Rookity, and he must have helped it when it was hurt, and then he moved, and then the Corvusquire went out of its way to find him. When we traveled like an entire region over to come back and find. It's so cute. It's so sweet. I have like tears in my eyes. Will you battle Corvusquire with me? Of course I will. I'm gonna kick its ass, but of course I will. Okay, partner, let's test the strength you gain crossing an ocean against this trainer. I was not expecting such a sweet ending to that. I thought someone was gonna be like, "Oh, thanks." Launcher! That's not a Corvusquire! Is this the kid that we battled? No, no, it's not that. No. I was like, is this one? You're level 20? I'm sorry? I guess we're going Lucario at that point. My weakest Pokemon. Mega Corvisquire confirmed. Usually I thought this was the kid we fought for a rank up match, but he was like, he had a name that started with like X or something. Corvisquire, you really are an amazing Pokemon! Like I was pulling out Ampharos to get ready for level like 60 battle or something. Corvisquire, we may have lost, but you are the best! Seriously! I'm gonna work hard from now on to be the best trainer for you too! And you, trainer guy, I'm never gonna forget today. It's the best day of my life! Thank you so much! Also, I love how he's the Kalantra shirt and a Kalantra. That's so stupid but funny. Corvisquire, we're never gonna be apart again! Corvisquire's search. 30 pretty feathers, that's funny. I mean, it is a bird! I like how they're like lovingly looking at each other. Alright, since we're already pretty far from the base of operations, we might as well go do the other two side quests here. We will wrap around the survey and go from there. Ooh, silly. Ah. There's been a lot of really cute quests in this game. I know there are also a ton of like side quests in Legends Arceus that were quite cute. I'm glad they've leaned into it. Cause I know they didn't really do much in terms of like side stuff, quests. I mean, they had multiple campaigns though, I guess, in Scarlet and Violet, but they didn't have like these just little silly, you know, mini stories with the mini interactions that, I don't know, there's so much charm to it. It's such a good way to get you to care about Pokemon that are otherwise you don't pay much attention to. When you give them these, you know, cute backstories or whatever. Horace. How we doing, Horace? There's a rumor going around among us couriers. You know the Dormez BN Cemetery? I've heard that one of the gravestones moves around at night. What's even weirder is that my courier friends say it only happens under certain conditions. 1. It has to be nighttime. 2. You can only have one Pokemon with you. Why? 3. You have to enter the cemetery from the northern gate. 4. You have to say these magic words in your head. Solitary solo cemeteries are sorta scary. Did you see if the rumor's true? I'm too scared to try it myself. A sorta scary cemetery story. Sure. Take one Pokemon, use an early gate of the northern BN cemetery at night to the magic words and enter the cemetery. So I'm assuming northern gate would be this one. I know it jumped to the middle, but still. Okay, I'm just gonna move. You know, let's bring Clefable, the antithesis of scary. Where's the new bad bench? There's usually one by Pokemon Centers. Actually, is there one in the Pokemon Center? No, these are just chairs, but there's a bench right next to it, so. I was tempted to just hang out with Clefable, but I won't dilly-dally. I already forgot the magic words, but I'm sure it's fine. You're just saying them in your head. Was the ghost gonna know I'm not saying them in my head? I mean, I guess, maybe. I don't know, what's the most scary thing we could find? Ah! Excuse me. What's a really... It's probably gonna be like a fucking Greavard. It's a... Oh my god, it's a Greavard or a Houndstone, isn't it? Given they have the tombstones on their head. How do the magic words begin? Fuck! Solitary. Cemeteries are... scary? And then sort of finally scared. That's not right at all. That doesn't seem right. I already forgot what it was. I don't think I'd actually have to know it. I thought it was just gonna say it for me. Okay, let's try that again. Oh no. What's the catchphrase? So to recap the 4 things that need to happen in the gravestone move. 1, it needs to be nighttime. 2, you can only have 1 Pokemon. 3, you must enter the cemetery from the northern gate. You have 4, you have to repeat these magic words. Solitary solo cemeteries are sorta scary. Solitary solo cemeteries are sorta scary. Solitary solo cemeteries are kinda scary. Solitary solo cemeteries are kind of scary. Solitary solo cemeteries are kind of scary. I probably will forget it. Solitary sorta cemeteries sorta scary? What? Wait. Solitary solo cemeteries are sorta. Oh wait, maybe I think I just flipped 2 words. I think I flipped solo and sorta. There we go. I'm so oopsie doopsie. Grievered. Grievered so silly. Oh! Some Pokemon appeared! What? You're gonna make me battle the puppies? You wanna battle with the wild? I was considering bringing Scrafty. Probably should have brought Scrafty. I had a feeling we might be fighting a ghost type, but like 75! Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, the double burn is huge. Whew! That actually got kind of close. Hey, level 75 for Frankie Benny! Really? I'm on my way right now! Papa Houndstone and his baby Greavies. Yeah, they made me beat them up for some reason. I guess they did attack us, but still! Thanks for investigating the rumor, Rack. They were no moving gravestone, huh? Just a Houndstone and some Greavard. I mean, that's technically a moving gravestone. Well, glad to know that's all there was to it. Wait. Where the heck did the Greavard and Houndstone come from? And to be surrounded by Greavard and Houndstone in a solitary cemetery at night. So sorta scared. Yep, that was the catchphrase. Yeah, or the saying. The sort of scary cemetery story. 1313. Why is that? That has some implications, right? That number? Hang on. Is that... I feel like I've heard that number used for something before. I looked up Horror 1313 and just got 1313 Haunted Frat video 2011 on IMDb with a 2.7 out of 10 rating. I'm gonna try that number. Urban legend. Is there's something with it? Oh, it's an angel number. Oh, maybe it's meant to be like the opposite of. I was like, I knew there was some connotation with that number. Or at least I thought there was. Or I got lucky. But I'm like, that's too specific to not mean something. Okay, let's bring these guys back in the party. Whoop. Actually, wait, we can... I always forget I can do this. To do multiple at the same time. I'm not used to being able to do that. Let's throw you on there real quick. I don't think we really care that much about Ominous Wind. It's not like a bad move or anything, but... The user attacks with a gust of horrible wind that makes targets skin crawl. This may also boost all the user stats at once. I feel like most things that learn Ominous Wind probably just aren't like Shadow Ball. Yeah, I think I'm fine without really worrying about that. Do I need it? And I guess I can just quickly fight the Ghastly. Fuck it, we ball. Crunch it, munch it, beat it up. We munch it, crunching up. Anyway, that was my crazy song. Is it because I left or just because I got really unlucky there? Okay, whatever, anyway. I didn't know why that thing broke out. I mean, it did, but, like, I'm just surprised. Anyways. Bring out Lucario again. Lucario's like, ooh, gentleman. We actually didn't have that. Sorry, what? Why is there an exclamation mark here? Look around. You remember what the requester told you? Oh, go down the alley in Rook Sector 7 at night with only a weak wielding Farfetch'd on your team. Then fight off anyone who tries to attack you. I totally forgot about this. Okay, well, it's good to know that that's here. I don't know if I'll actually remember that, to be honest, but we know that's here. I just have to actually get a Farfetch'd, I think, and then power it up a bit. And a bunch of other shit, probably. Okay, we're climbing to the roof for a sec. For no reason other than it's kind of fun. Okay. Oh, so yes, bro. Oh, this is like right by here, okay. Real quick, I'm just getting distracted so I can break some of these. They're just so tempting, what can I say? This is also just a big clump of them. May as well go for the easy clumps. Oh, we got a Litleo here! We got a little Litleo! Honestly, they're kind of cute, not gonna lie. They've grown on me a bit in this game. We got Army. This is the first normal name we've seen all DLC. More! I need even more heat! Oh yeah, it's this guy! I remember this. Restaurant Lady will be stuck at 2 stars forever if we can't get more firepower! That's why I thought of a perfect way to get us that 3rd star. Some serious heat! You look puzzled, my friend. Allow me to explain. We're going to offer the spiciest dishes made for spice lovers by a true spice lover. It's gonna be a spice fiesta! I love the cutaways to Litleo. But your everyday spicy dishes aren't going to impress the most intensive heat seekers. I'm gonna need a special assistance to make this event a success. Please, you just gotta bring me the Pokemon known as Scovillain. If I can get a Scovillain to use its spicy extract move on my dishes, we'll be able to produce the kind of heat that discerning spice maniacs all seek. Please, can you bring me a Scovillain that knows the move Spicy Extract? Scovillain Spice Off. Okay, we unfortunately do not have a Scovillain or a Capsicum at the moment. Funny enough, I was aware that it was in this game because someone in chat told me. Please, I really need a Scovillain that knows the move Spicy Extract. That was one of the only Pokemon I got spoiled on for the DLC, and it was pretty shortly before I started doing it, so it could have been worse. Oh, that's inside the Battle Zone. Yeah, I should do more Battle Zone stuff. I keep saying that, especially because otherwise we're going to start falling a little behind on levels since we're not getting EXP from the hyperspace stuff. And I'm going to try to avoid using EXP candies for some reason. So we'll see about doing that tomorrow. But I wanna do a couple donut things. I wanna do a hyperspace hole or two before we call it good. You know how it be. I see an alpha garmadon. I'm not fighting this with. I guess I'm gonna try Drago. Okay, Muddy Water functions pretty similarly to Surf. Maybe the animation takes a bit longer. Okay, it definitely seems slower. Oh. I'll have to see. Oh, never mind, it's gonna blow up. Oh. Really? Okay. Some guys just don't want to be caught. Damn, Georgia. Okay. Not the best squad for this, but we'll make it work. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes, keep synthesizing. Also, a poison would probably be very helpful. Okay, random. Lord just out. My physical attackers don't match well into this fortress, unfortunately, but we'll run with it. Ooh, smart protection caught on a message that got kind of cut off. Oh. This isn't even that. Okay. Twitch. Out of everything that Twitch chat has ever blocked, it never blocks the, like, spam things that are, like, you know. Please buy my stuff on Discord. I'm a real artist, I swear. Wink, wink. But it blocks someone asking to do the decks. Unfortunately, I do not have the online subscription, so I'm unable to. Though I'm sorry, but I wish you the best of luck finding someone that you can trade with. Yeah, this is going about as well as I'd expect. Dang, I'll get best of luck about it. Thanks, I appreciate it! Please don't know what this is. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a little awkward, but we got it. A little messy. But hey, sometimes that's how it be. I don't even know if we needed any. This Pokemon. I think we still need a good-natured Alpha Machamp, so I can't complain. But yeah. Not the most necessary fight I've ever taken. Yeah, we've yet to see any Alpha like what? We need Alpha Scizor, Alpha Slurpuff, Alpha Aromatisse. Because we don't have any of those in the decks, and then I think we just need Umbreon, Espeon, and Sylveon. That might be all we need for the decks, for the main game. That we don't have, like, anything of. And a few regional forms, but that isn't really decks, technically. Yeah, I think that's, like, about it, to be honest. We can evolve the evolutions, like we have the Eevees, I just haven't been bothered to do the friendship stuff with them, because it takes a while. And I'm lazy. And then, yeah, the other ones are the trade evos, which I'm hoping we can find them via alphas in the middle. Granted, we found quite a few Machamps and Gengars at this point, and none of those three. So we'll see. And yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's no no home ability yet, so I can't just... Well, Scizor I could get from Legends Arceus pretty easily. I don't know about Aromatisse and Slurpuff, though. I think they were in Sword and Shield, but I'd probably have to like stumble into them in a raid or something. If I don't know. So yeah, those two might be a problem, unfortunately. We'll see what happens though. I'm sure it'll work itself out. Give me mega shads. I want all the TMs. Anyway, nope, still no shiny Meep. One day, I'm gonna keep running by this as much as I can until I get that dang shiny Mareep. A second one. Even we evolved the first one. That was a very low catch rate. I mean, we got it. See if I care. Anyway, we get to use our next tier of butter. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. Well, we'll have to save some donut creation experimentation, I think, for tomorrow. Right about you, Pidgey. I'm just grabbing a berry. I see hidden item on ground. I must get hidden item. Okay. I'm guessing you say the same things? Yeah.
I'll try using that great butter you brought back, if you don't mind, Rack.
You can now make donuts using 5 berries!
Welcome to Ancha's Donuts.
I'd like to make a donut. Ooh. I'm gonna add a slot for a 5th berry on my spreadsheet of random recipes. Okay, just out of curiosity, how much does, like... So we do... Like, do we... I don't know how good this is going to ultimately be. I'm just curious. So this would be Sour 50... with 5 Aspers... Which is a level boost of 5 and a calorie of 300. Which is not terrible. That's 5 minutes, right?
Order received. Let me get started once.
They function pretty well for just like a, you know, a inexpensive way of going into a portal. Okay, Esper Jam Donut. I mean, it is new apparently. I think it's just because we have a new earage of it. I guess it's gonna be the same except fresh 50. But I don't even know what berry I just used. I just like make a couple cheaper ones. And then I could always, worst case, I just feed them to Gulp, and if down the line I don't like them, Chesto berry. Okay, Chesto cream donut, and it's just with Chesto berries. We got the 5 boost and the 300 boost. I don't really need to do all these at the moment. Yeah, we did get some of these newer ones, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about them right now. Are we able to do anything with like? So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. I think we just need to get to 120 to get bonuses. Let me see. So let's say we do 5 Abiri, that would be 16 levels, 385 calories, spicy 125, fresh 50. Okay. If I can get like Alpha Power 1 pretty consistent. I think Sweet is for Alpha Power though. If I can get that without having to use Hyper Berries, that's pretty good. We do get the boost. Awesome! 1-star move. Fantastic. That's the first time we're able to get this level 1 stuff. Curry. Donut. Move power, psychic. Level 1. Okay, is there a way to get Sweet 150 without using... Yeah, there is. Sweet, because yeah, 125, and then Bitter 50, so theoretically this should give us Alpha Power 1. With, you know, non-Hyper Berries, just... Especially because the Hyper Pecha Berries suddenly started being less common. is! Let's fucking go! That's so big! Okay. That makes me super happy. Imposing, Roselli, Donut. Okay. Is there any more 25ers like that? Is that... Okay, now it's only 20. Because 20 is only going to be 100. We would need one more berry. Those are like the only two 25ers for some reason. Yeah, see, we don't have any like the one hyper. Because these still like a huge spread, but they don't offer much. Like specific boosts is the thing. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. So this is a 2-star, which is the first time we're getting one of these. So this will be bitter 100, sweet 75, fresh 75, spicy 50. I'm just sort of keeping track of everything to the best of my ability. Pepper citruses. And this is a 24 level boost, 720 cal. Okay, that is by far the highest we've gotten in that regard. By like 200 seconds or some shit. Before it was in the 500s, I thought. I think 506 might actually be the highest we previously had. That has a fancy little marking on it. Okay, there's no bonuses though. 2-star citrus, chocolate, donut. But the time amount on it is a lot. There's not a lot of ways to get the 25. I mean, we could do... So 40... Hang on. So if we really want it... Oh, well, you have 25. This would actually be fresh. I missed this one entirely. Somehow. Okay, fresh, 125. Sweet 50. This is chillin' berries times 5. I just want to know what boosts we can kind of cheaply afford. I mean, I think they're still, what, 200 per berry? I mean, it's still $1,000 per donut, but it's, you know, still much more accessible, I'd say, than the hyper per se. Or they're infinitely obtainable by just buying them. Inescapable China cream donut. Okay, so catching power. I mean, the catching power is definitely not bad. Catching power bug. Still all level 1 stuff we're getting, but that's fine. Not like level 2 alpha power or something. But I'm like, yeah, because we could technically... We did do fresh 120 foot. We haven't done shower or bitter. We could do that theoretically, right? 40. This is still pretty expensive. It'd be that. And that would get us to 120. Bitter 120. Sweet 60. Fresh 60. Spicy 40. So hyper. Rust. And then it's just hyper citruses. And this is level 22 and 708. So it is a big boost. Okay, I mean, I think the alpha power has been by far the most appealing one. Although the item power stuff is intriguing too. 2-star protective citrus chocolate down resistant power. Right, okay. Yeah, that's not that useful, but I do like the little like fancy donut frosting that's going on. Protective citrus chocolate donut. Okay. Excuse me. The other one is the item power. It looks like it's sour. Which we have not done either. Okay, hang on. Okay, this one's a little limiting, but... but that should get us where we need to. Okay, so cause yeah, we're starting to get some of the fancier ones more, but not like the other, like the less fancy ones, which are almost better because they're just 40 in one category, which ends up being really effective. 17, 407, sour 120, bitter 40. But yeah, this is definitely, I mean, it's allowing slightly cheaper options to be made available. I mean, yeah. What is it? We got do not lavish Colbert Jam Donut, big haul. Allows you to get slightly more items than usual. Okay, yeah, because that's like pretty solid, honestly. Colbert Jam Donut. Level 1. Being able to get more items, because that would in turn probably get us more berries, theoretically at least. But yeah, because a lot of these, I mean, these, okay, the hyper qualities and stuff start to look pretty good though. These middling ones, like, they're good for getting time and stuff and levels, but they're not that good for actually getting powers a lot of the time. Yeah, but so red is alpha, right? Wheat? No, wait, pink is alpha. Okay. So. Okay, we'll stop there for now, because we gotta... I want to do like 1 or 2 hyperspace things. Find distortions on your map and dive through them to survey hyperspace Lumios. What do we got? Oh, they're starting to spread out further. At the moment, no 3 stars. Oh, this is a unidentified megastone. Gotcha. It moved. I think I'll do the 2-star fighting, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely more experimentation to be had with all this stuff. I think there's a lot of potential. Yeah, I want to see if we start getting some of the even fancier berries. Because, yeah, I was really... What was it? The Hyper Petchas were really helpful for Alpha Power 1, but we, like, stopped getting them once we got to the once we unlocked the second butter stage. So... But now that we could also just buy a bunch of the 1 berry, that helps a bit, too. So, we'll see. Yeah, that just helps for me. I'm going for all the alphas. That's just on the other side, it looks like. Okay, we're bringing 3 people weak to fighting, so this will go great, I'm sure. That's below me. Whoops! We'll probably try to do a slightly shorter time, unfortunately. As much as I want to. It is basically my bedtime. Hyperspace, wait. Oh. What? Hyperspace Battle Zone? That's new. Wait. Okay, hang on. If I'm gonna do this, we gotta actually bring a decent team. Now I'm curious. You caught my attention. Consider me intrigued. What is a hyperspace battle zone? I think we need a decent boost. If we can. I just don't want to use... This looks decent. What is a battle zone? Hold on. Because we had this isn't like unidentified mega. I swear we were seeing these red icons, but maybe I just happened to never go to one? So I was like, I thought the 2 stars had a different thing on them. But maybe I was mistaken and just didn't realize this was a thing until now? Seems like you've made into a strange slice of hyperspace Lumios, huh, kid? That resembles one of our battle zones. Guess we should call it a hyperspace battle zone. Might be that the trainers you see there are reflections of the bitter resentment felt by trainers defeated on our side, eh? Whatever they are, I bet you come up with some survey tasks soon to a hyperspace battle zone. Or I bet I could come up with some surveys soon. I'll keep you plenty busy, so no slouching, kid. I fucked that up a little bit, but I get what he means. You can just come up with tasks. Defeat trainers. Oh. What level? 125! What the? Okay, things add up now. Given that, when we went into a battle, like a victory hyperspace thing, we got it. Oh, there's no, yeah. Sorry, I just threw a Pokeball at him. I forgot how I do this. Sorry, when we first went in, there was something about like, oh, you also, somebody fainted. Or like if your Pokemon all, like if you lose in a battle or something. There was something that implied Pokemon battling, and I kind of blanked on it for a bit. But I was like, I think there's gonna be trainers here. Turns out there are trainers. It's interesting that they're like type themed. And yeah, they don't give money. And I don't think they give XP either. Also, yeah, the calories go down in battle, unlike with like the Rogue Megas. Also, I'm already like in the dual wing tech. Victory! This is not what I was expecting. No matter where I might be, I'm still myself, aren't I? Yeah, I should probably read some of these guys. Things. So, like, what is the benefit of doing this other than just getting points? So we're not getting EXP or money. Are we gonna get something at the end of all this, maybe? Or is it literally just for points? I guess we'll find out. Victory! Am I still me? But they're like, so these are reflections of trainers that have emotions? Strong emotions, essentially, is what the theory is? Huh. And he's like, I guess I can find tasks for you to do. Thankfully, it's a 2-star, so all the Pokemon are like unevolved right now. Where am I? What is this place? Okay, why is everyone having existential crises? That makes this way more fucking terrifying. The hyperspace trainer. They don't even have names. They're just unknown figures. Also, dang, the dual wing beat recharge time. It's like, is it 6? Is it the same as victory? I'm in a dream, and I'm dreaming. Or we can still find Gimmighoul coins, which whatever. Yeah, they have Pokemon we can see for the decks, like Clavapus, for example, and Primate. But yeah, I guess it does help too that we can kind of plan our entire team around the type that is themed in this. It makes it much easier to victory going underleveled. So this is the world on the other side of the hyperspace distortion. What is... Okay, there are Pokeballs here. Huh. The hyperspace dimension won't stay open much longer. No, I'm dead. got 2 minutes. Okay, Rage Fist is kind of scary, not gonna lie. Victory! It's 2D and 3D and 4D, so how many Ds is this? D's nuts. Humming. Why are you in the wall? Are you alpha? That's an alpha! There have not been trainers before that have had alphas. Yeah, this guy has nothing but alphas! Oh boy. Okay, so this guy is way too strong for my squad. Okay, because he is red. I think that's to indicate he's tougher. It's cool that he is alpha. The alpha trainer. Okay, it literally tells me that he's an alpha trainer. Yeah, they got pretty decent moves, too. Victory! It's weird that there's no, like, screen summary. I may just be a hologram, but I've got gifts to give. Must be a funny feeling to receive a bottle cap gift from a What? 3 bottle... Oh! A lovely soul bottle cap. Certain people are delayed to give him one of these. Oh, so the alpha trainers have better stuff. I'm not beating this young man. I'm not gonna get that 10th one. Okay, so that's an immediate appeal to this. They're just gonna immediately kick me out. Yeah, it appears the Hooper is running out of donut energy. But having the option to get... Is that it, though? Really? It's just, I guess, Pokeballs and alpha trainers. Because if we're not capable of fighting the alpha trainers... But three bottle caps is pretty fucking good. Doesn't necessarily mean we're only going to get bottle caps, but... Even there's no other way for us to currently get them. Okay. Interesting. IMO not quite as exciting as just catching Pokemon, but very intriguing. Because, yeah, there's some over here, too. They only seem to be 2-star. Maybe this is new. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's go do a normal, like, catching one real quick. Yeah, three bottle caps is nothing to scoff at. Did I get here that's new? Oh, we did get the bottle cap. A lovely silver bottle cap. Certain people are delighted to be given one of these. That is very helpful. What other new item did I get? I have to pay more attention to the items I get, because we only broke one Pokeball. I thought I heard one earlier, but I was like, I don't think there's Pokeballs here. And I just saw the portal. Oh, Gentle. Let me actually update the 1 min thing, because I never wrote in Gentle. Plus Spadef, minus defense. Okay. Not a super helpful mint, but we'll take it. A mint's a mint. I can always sell it for probably 5,000. Yeah, we don't get level. So it does seem like beating the Hyper Alpha trainers is the main reason to do that. So yeah, we want things with high levels, and I guess higher EXP boost is definitely helpful given they're like 120-ish. Especially if we want to beat the Alpha trainers. Where is this? Aha. Oh, Zangoose. Interesting. Okay, let's just do a quick... I mean, we may as well be doing a lot of catering to what our team is, especially because we're not going to be getting levels. I'm still throwing in Lucario because I can. Okay, I won't do anything too long here. Honestly, we can just do like a 300... A 3 minutes with a 5 level boost is probably fine enough for now. I don't want to go too overboard. I wonder what happens if we save and quit in hyperspace like this. Does it boot us out, or does it just keep us in there with the same time we had? I guess we should try that at some time. We could just do like a 3-berry donut or something in case we waste it. Yeah, I'm excited for more of those like 2-type ones. Bunnery. Is that a thing? Destroy flying Pokeballs, catch Zangoose, catch them all. Protector. Okay, well that entirely backfired. I didn't even pay. I was like, I should try that move so I can see how it looks. Did not pay any attention to it. I can't go up here. Okay, that backfired hard. I'm just hearing Bunnery. I guess we're not that worried about getting all the hyperspace. We're not gonna have enough time to get the gold Pokeball, I don't think. Really? I've never seen that blocked off like that. Pidgey, whoopsie-doo. Oh yeah, this is very different than it normally is. What the hell? There are different things blocking stuff off. Please. I'm assuming Zangoose is about to be aggressive as fuck. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, this looks like a... Ultra Ball type of thing. They have a really low catch rate. Did not catch as many of those as I would have liked, but that's okay. Okay, we didn't really get a lot out of this as of now. I don't have much time left. I'm gonna go grab that one more Pokeball. I would have dropped down way sooner if I knew this was like this. No, we don't have time at all! I didn't realize. Wow, we ran out now! Okay. Yeah, that went pretty poorly, not gonna lie. To be fair, routing did get changed a bit. Okay, I'm gonna do one more even though I should be going to bed. I'll just do a 1-star. I think there was one pretty close by here. Oh boy. There's been a lot of Zangoose recently, I feel like, in the Pokemon games. Which usually comes with Seviper. I guess not that much. It's like, yes. It's been in Scarlet and Violet and this. That's a lot. Is it the... Shredder! This is poison. Okay. I'm just gonna do a shorter one. Hopefully we can just get like a couple fancy berries too. I do wish there was like a summary screen at the end of all the items you got. It's hard to keep track of the time limit. I'm like, I gotta, you know, I don't have the time to like slow down. Wait, these are... Oh. little Mimi head. Okay, that only hit one person. That's very tragic. Little fella. Sparkling items. Cool. There it is. Did I just... Sorry, Ekans, I didn't actually intend to feint you there. Hyperpetra, Rust, Astro Chester. Okay, we got a lot from that of just various stuff. Wow, I just saw that one real quick. If there's one up there, I'm not gonna have time to get it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times with the berries, I kind of just see after the fact what I end up having. It ends up being too much to keep track of, unfortunately. Should have gotten those in. I thought I did get a few of the regular berries. Maybe they do appear more in the 1-stars. I don't know. Things are changing so fast. Hard to keep up with everything. You know, all the little tweaks. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any of the 3-stars of these spawning at the current moment. Granted, that might change when night hits. We'll have to see. We'll take a quick peek in mid and then I gotta call it. I'm gonna take a quick peek at what berries I have in terms of hypers, just out of curiosity. Yeah, I feel like I just need to like screenshot before and after for the hypers and stuff. I don't know. I need some way to keep track better. We got a Pomeg. It looks like we got a lot in here. We get 2 Hyperpetras, which is nice. I was just talking about how I like those for the alphas. Okay, let's see what's in the middle. Oh, Crocodile. Wait. You know what? I can play it. No, that's fine. Get to try double hit too. Ignore the part where it didn't work out. Okay, it's kind of hard to gauge. It is a bit slower to make the, like, hits. It doesn't seem bad, though. I'll go for the Dean. I don't actually think I need the Dean, but I'm here. I'm of the fucking we ball attitude. I think I still need a good nature alpha aggron as well. Thankfully this thing does not have great spadaf. doing pretty good on Pokeball amount. Not gonna worry about buying more or anything. Alright. Let's get a quick heal. And then we gotta wrap up for the night. Hopefully tomorrow I'll actually remember to figure Staraptor's nickname out. Or at least have a few options so I can jump in pretty quick. I'm sure we'll do a bunch more hyperspace stuff and mess with some donut stuff. We don't have I mean, the research doesn't take that long in hyperspace, but I do want to spend more time messing around, especially in the battle zones. I'm very intrigued by that. Which, yeah, I mean, that actually does give a good case example for what just mixed hyperberries are decent for. The ones that don't really get you any bonuses, per se. Although resistance bonuses are probably not... Actually, they probably work really well, because you know what the main type you're going to go up against is. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to look into it. We'll have to mess around some more. Try experimenting a little bit more and all that. But unfortunately, I do have to wrap up here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I was streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.